Okay, good morning petrol heads. Today is a beautiful Wednesday morning. It's a little bit hot. Previously in my documentary video on suspension fabrication and servicing, that actually led to a lot of enquiries, and also there are a couple of old contacts that actually contacted me and reached out to me on wanting more information. And one of the contacts that actually caught my attention was Hatish Mayer. So Mr. Hatish is an owner of a restoration center for muscle cars, old cars. You're talking like Camaros, Pontiacs, 18 feet long cars, El Camino, American, Australian Holden, and he is an award-winning car restorer. So I'm gonna be looking for him to see what has he been up to these days, because I used to work with him. That was about maybe back in 2009, 11 years ago, and he is a very tedious guy in his 50s. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's already 60 plus, obviously, and I'm not sure what has he been up to and how is he doing. So he might have a car or two in the shop undergoing a full restoration process. Once again, he's a very tedious guy, and I'm actually eager to head over to his place for coffee and to find out what car is he doing at the moment. So for you guys, for old car enthusiasts, classic cars, vintage muscle cars enthusiasts, this video is for you. Okay, finally we are already reaching the journey from Klang to Sunway. Actually took a good 30 minutes. If I were to be driving at night, I would have taken half the time or something. You know, traffic stands still on highway for no reason, drivers not knowing how to drive, it's just a lot of slow drivers on the road. Anyways, we are currently in PJS7. This is quite an old part of Sunway, where not only Hatish is restoring cars here, but there is another very famous car restoration guy by the name of Garang Continental Garage, owned by a guy called Kana. So also this area, I spent about 1 to 2 years working around this area, so I know most of the shops. And Motorsport Playground is here, Clover Tech is here, and there is a very famous tire shop by the name of MPS Auto. These are the guys to go to if you want your alignment done right. In terms of if you have a supercar or a very exotic car, MPS Auto are the guys to go to. So if you look at the Michelin sign on the right, that is actually the shop. Yeah, they changed their name for legal reasons. You can see Motorsport Playground on your left, where you can wrap your cars. Okay, let's just make a right turn here. Hatish shop should be on the right. I've never been to his new place before. He was previously stationed in somewhere deep in Shah Alam. Okay, where is he? Yup, to the right. As long as you see a classic car here, this should be the guy. And you can see him walking right through the shop, right inside the shop there. I don't know, I can only name half the cars I see what's in front of me. So we're gonna talk to Hatish in a little while. Okay, so here we are at a shop that belongs to Mr. Hatish. Yeah, say hi.
Hey, hi guys.
So this is Mr. Hatish, as I was talking about when I was on the way here. Old school sign up there. So Mr. Hatish has been restoring cars for a good
20 years.
20 years.
20 years.
Yeah, just hold this.
I've been restoring for 20 years. I've been doing classic cars basically, you know. I started very young. Went to another industry, but my passion was still classic cars anyway. So I started 20 years ago. That was in the year 2000.
Year 2000
Yeah.
is 2020 now, exactly 20
20 years, yeah,
Okay.
20 years. So I'm still doing classics. I think I'll probably die doing classics, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, these are some of the cars that are here, as you can see.
You can look at the Mercedes. You see.
This is old school 1976 SL Mercedes. With some custom touches to it.
Okay.
And the owners that I had, the owners of the cars, they always request me to do some custom work. The reason being because the new generation, they are sort of tired of the new cars. They want to get something old, but it should handle, it should drive like a new car. It should feel like a new car. So when they sit in the car, it should feel new.
Okay, so what sort of customization has been done to this old car, this Mercedes?
Now, if you look from the back, it's a very simple thing that I did, which the UK people got a bit excited. This car comes with a very huge emblem.
Yeah.
Okay, 350 SL.
Okay.
It comes with a very huge emblem. What I've done is I wanted to reduce the size, so I had this laser cut.
Yeah, I can see.
You know, it's laser cut with brushed aluminium.
Okay.
So now it's smaller, it's more decent. Yeah. And that's me. That's me, Mayer Design. Yep. I design cars, especially classics.
You can have a look at the interior.
Yeah, this is the interior.
Okay, so as what we can see here, Mr. Hatish is actually an award-winning car restorer, and he's put a lot of personal touch into what he does, especially on the car's interior, regardless of age. And maybe you can tell us something about what's done here.
Okay. If you look at the little things here, which captivates people. Now, if you look at the air vents, where the air conditioning vents, basically, it's Mercedes logo all around. It doesn't come with that. I had to source this specially from US. Hard to find, but I managed to find. So all the SLs that I do, I actually get this done to change it so that it looks good. Now the center console is also laser cut and brushed aluminium. Normally they come with a wood finish and lots of black switches. I use more chrome switches. Most of the switches are from US, and I custom made the switches for Mercedes. And the other thing which will be interesting would be the gear shift. Now,
It looks very modern.
that's very modern, but there's one thing which is very special. I may need to show you that. Just hold on a second, I go to the other side.
Okay, I wouldn't mind. Let's just go inside and have a look. Very fine details here, especially stitches on the seats and how it's designed. Okay.
This car, this is the ignition to start the car. That's standard for all SLs.
Okay.
And then some SL owners, they want me, because of their children, they want me to put push button. So I've done that before also.
Push start button.
Push start button. But this is flip push start.
Oh shit.
This is very unique. This designer of this is a US designer, but it's made in Taiwan.
Okay.
It's a US designer. And he's selling very well. He won some awards in SEMA show.
Okay.
So I got this, where you flip and you start the engine.
Oh, interesting.
This is very interesting, and everybody seems to love it. You know, and the seats are the new SL seats. The old SL seats are clumsy, uncomfortable, and the owner is tall. He's not happy at all. So as you can see, this is a redesign. The interior is all redesigned so that it looks good. The carpet is also from US. Carpet mats were made here with the logo, SL logo. And the soft top material is from Germany, of course. That's the original material to suit the car interior, the color. So this is the Mercedes.
What is the soft top made of?
It's mohair.
Sorry.
Mohair. German mohair material.
How do you spell that?
Mohair.
Okay.
It's not my hair, it's mohair. Okay, so yeah, and even the switches, like these switches, these are actually hot rod switches for the air conditioning.
Okay.
They had these black switches, you know, that kind of stuff. This is a power port.
Okay.
And of course there's a little switch for the light, you know.
Uh-huh.
So it's simplified. If you look at the original SL, it's a mess of stuff around which you don't even need, because you got heaters in the car, you got these controls and that control which you don't even need,
Okay.
right? Because over here we don't need heaters, number one.
Yes.
Number two, with the air conditioning, you just need to switch on the air conditioning for all the air vents to release the cold air, right? So if you have all the levers, the previous ones with all the levers, then you can control the left side and the right side. You can basically
doesn't climate.
yeah, sort of thing, you know, which doesn't work here because it's not going to function. It's all old,
Okay.
you know.
What about the steering? It looks fancy.
Oh yeah, the steering. Owner is a tall guy. The original steering is huge.
Yeah, like a
diameter.
bus. It's like a bus, I remember.
Yes, it's huge steering. He could hardly get into the car. So what he wanted to do was, there was no one who can actually fabricate a steering. So there are steering customizers in Germany. Managed to get hold of the guy, and he actually customized a steering in Germany. With this part is a flat part.
Yeah, flat bottom.
Flat bottom, you know. So now he's happy. He can come in easily, and he feels good. Even holding it feels good. And this leather is all done in Germany.
Did you have to send the original one there?
No, I don't need to send the original one. I still have the original one, the big, huge one.
Okay.
You know, so yeah. And then every car, I try my best to actually put the name of the person. It could be on the steering, it could be on the dash. The other Mercedes SL I did, the guy wanted it to be engraved on the steering. So I actually got it engraved on the steering. Yeah. So these are the little things that I do. This is actually subtle stuff.
Yeah.
You know. So
even the A pillar is red.
yeah, everything it matches.
A pillar, sunshade.
Yeah. And this is original black. It's
Okay.
original black. Yeah. This one we can't do anything about it. You know. So I think I will have to probably remove the roof so they can have a better view.
Oh no, I don't think it's necessary.
Okay,
We
alright.
can have a look at.
I will
the
show you the
Mustang over
Ford
there.
Mustang right now.
Yep. Let's go have a look. Be right back.
The badge is there, 5 liter.
5-liter Mustang. Okay, so now you can hold it. There's two mics. What we have in front of us here is a 1968 Ford Mustang, old school, as per what you usually see in the States. Perhaps Hatish can tell us what's been done to his car, what has been done to the car.
Okay, this is a 1968 Ford Mustang Coupe. It's not the fastback, it's a coupe. This car was brought in a couple of years ago from the States. Wasn't in great shape, so the owner wanted me to restore the car, and I said, well, the car wasn't in great shape. There are lots of stuff that I need to order, so everything that you will see in the car in the video is actually brand new. Everything.
So you have no problems getting new parts for this car, yeah?
No, you have original parts.
Imported.
Well, original OEM parts, you know, and then you have also aftermarket parts.
Retrofit.
Then you have custom parts.
Yeah.
America is a great country apart from Trump. So
We all can agree to that.
So yeah, as you can see,
Yeah.
Ford.
You need help with the mic?
Yeah. Okay, this is the engine,
Okay.
fully built,
5-liter.
5 liter. They call it the 302 block.
Yep.
The 302 block, fully rebuilt. everything brand new. Came with a 3-speed automatic. I converted to a 4-speed automatic. They have the 4-speed automatic. So right now this car has got 4-speed. That's why the owner drives outstation very often. He loves it. His kids love it. And as you can see, lots of detail work has been gone into the engine bay alone.
Yeah, so typical American Ford, you can see a V8 with a big MSD distributor, ignition coil, a carburetor under the air filter. Well, no supercharger yet.
I actually talked him out of supercharging the car. This is good enough. This power is good enough. It's not very high horsepower, but it's been certified to be about 330 horsepower. Yeah, but it's good enough.
You call that not a lot, huh?
No, for a heavy car, it's not. It's a very heavy car. So that 300 horsepower actually is too little for a heavy car.
How heavy is the car?
American cars are generally about 4,000 pounds, 3,800 to about 4,500.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and from the engine, this is for Malaysian use. What I normally do is I make sure I convert the cooling system using aluminium radiator.
Okay. Aluminium radiator, electric fans. Okay.
2 electric fans in front and 1 clutch fan, 6-bladed fan, metal fan, big one.
Oh, metal blades.
Yeah, metal blades.
Okay.
All metal blades.
All right.
Big one. And that actually is very good because it doesn't overheat. Everybody says classic car, overheating, this issues, that issues, radiator leaking. All this crap is all out of this car. Or rather, out of all the cars that I do. I use aluminum radiator, I use the new technology, clutch fans, and it's great stuff, really great stuff.
Yeah.
So the wiper washers are all there, they're all working, it's power steering.
You know, what attracts me is all these chrome strut bars, 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. And then very fine details, as you can see here. Stickers.
Yes, all the stickers. They sell the stickers, so I just wanted to lay the stickers to make it feel original. Everything is sort of original, Yeah, of course, because it's original, it's supposed to be auto light alternator.
Okay.
But I'm not using auto light alternator. I'm using high performance alternator.
All right.
Yeah, but those are stickers for the original car. And all are new stainless steel bolts, all stainless steel, all over.
What about the bumper? Are these new? The bumper
yeah, bumper is new. All, like I said, everything is brand new. Bumper is new, grille is new.
Okay.
Yeah, if you see the original condition of the car, you might panic.
Yeah, sadly we don't have a photo. You probably do somewhere.
Yeah, I got some pictures. I don't have a video.
What about the rims?
Okay, rims are actually Force rims. Ordered from the States. Pricey, but they're good. Looks good.
The brakes?
Brakes are 4-pot.
Okay.
And 2-pot at the back.
So usually when you order these parts, do you send them by sea or by air?
By sea. If it's lots of parts, then got to be by sea.
How long does it take?
Oh, by sea is about 30 days.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah, but it's always getting stuck at the customs. That takes about another 2 more months.
Okay, so what we see here is that this Mustang is having a little bit of rear wheel bearing problems. So Hatish has removed the wheel and the rotor, the drums,
the axle shaft,
axle shaft, everything. He mentioned that previously this car was actually running on a leaf spring setup, which has now been upgraded. So what has been done?
Yeah, okay. 1968, lots of American cars, they came with leaf springs. Now, leaf springs are good if you're going to cruise around, but if you're going to really go at a high speed or probably some cornering, high speed cornering, leaf springs are just not good enough. They are very flimsy. So they actually have kits for these cars. So right now you are
kits.
Yeah, conversion kits.
Okay.
Suspension conversion and brake conversion. So it's all rear disc. Even the back is a rear disc. I've removed them. The disc is lying there. And I'm using coilovers, adjustable coilovers for height and lowering the car, as well as hard and soft suspension. So this car really is like a modern car. That's why the new generation, the owners' kids are so excited about it, because they're not looking at a 1968 old Jalopy. They're looking at something which even their modern cars in the house have them.
So basically, you have the ability to retrofit modern parts from
Yes, if
modern
it's
designs.
American, yes. And I do not fabricate anything locally because for safety reasons, I get them all from the States, which has been researched, and trial tested, so these are all time tested.
Let's just have a look at the bottom. The axles are all new.
Yeah, the axle is new. It's a Ford 9-inch diff. They call it the Ford 9-inch diff.
Okay.
So the whole axle is new. The back lights are new. The back, the fuel cap is all new. That's the fuel cap.
Oh, okay.
That's the fuel cap. It's all new. The new exhaust system. New. I don't know what is old actually, apart from the body.
So you got to feel the petrol in doggy style.
Yes, doggy style.
Yep.
American style, the doggy style.
So for heavy works like this, as of now you're working alone. What kind of how do you remove the axle yourself? Continue. How do you remove the axles? As in DIY, one person, or you get help?
No. I get guys to come and help me. At my age, I think I need to slow down a bit.
Engine removal also you get somebody, right?
No, engine removal and fitting I can do myself.
Okay, we are going to be moving to the interior of the vehicle. So, yeah, I'll get a mic first. You can go in from the driver's side. So this is another one of Hatish's personal touch and design. Very modern looking. Okay, so what are we looking at here?
Okay, this is the interior of the Ford Mustang.
It smells damn good.
Yeah, of course, Italian leather. I use only Italian leather. It smells like Italian shoes, and Italian suits. Anyway, yeah. It's 1968, but the seats are not 1968. The seats are, if I'm not mistaken, is 2008 model Mustang seats. I got it from the States.
The newer model Mustangs.
Yeah, newer model Mustang seats. Hence you can see the design is all modern. And the driver's side is electric seat.
Oh, the driver's side is electric.
It was an electric seat on the left hand side. I converted, because the steering, it was a left hand drive car. I converted the steering to the right hand side. So it's a right hand drive car, but the electric seat is on the other side. So I actually fabricated the bottom to accommodate the electric buttons and the motors and all that on the driver's side.
I see.
So that was the only thing that I actually fabricated here. And the rest, as you can see, it's all modern. This car did not come with center console. There was no center console for this car.
It was just a flat piece of metal.
Yeah, a carpet.
Okay, carpet.
I mean, metal underneath, but carpet on top.
Okay.
So this is like a modern car. The console design, you can put stuff inside there, which never had. So definitely the customer is very, very happy about that. He's using modern sound system.
And you got nice double stitches everywhere.
Yeah, it's all double stitches.
All these are
black leather
touches. Yeah.
with red stitch work, including the dash.
Oh, the dash as well.
Yep. So all this area,
I
would say almost 90% of American old classic cars. All this is actually metal. It's a body color. All this area.
You mean it follows the color of the body?
Yeah, it follows the color of the body.
Oh shit! You got a user's manual inside.
Yeah.
Is that what I saw?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a 1968 user manual.
Okay.
Yeah. Managed to get that. It's of course not the original, it's a copy, but then you can still get it. So what I did was, this is all metal inside.
Okay.
I got it refurbished so that you got a soft feel, like a soft carpet feel, like a velvet material. It sounds good when you close it.
Yep.
When it was metal against metal, it sounded crap, But that's typical of the 60s American cars. This was all metal. They got it all covered with leather.
I see.
So everything you see is all covered with leather.
So these are your personal ideas, yeah?
Yeah.
When you restore a car.
No American car that you can see, a classic in Malaysia, that will have all this. If it has, it's probably would have gone through my hands.
Okay.
Okay. So as you can see, the dashboard, everything was converted. The meters, the gauge.
Okay, sorry guys, the video got cut off abruptly just now as I unexpectedly ran out of memory. So we can continue. Where were we just now? On the dashboard?
Okay, we were talking about a dashboard. We spoke about a console. Okay.
I think it was this area, right?
Yeah. So like I mentioned earlier, this is all covered with leather, so that it gives it the European feel. So what I normally do with these cars is I give the interior the European feel. As you can see, the interior actually feels European.
Okay.
But the body is American. So that's why I change the seats. But I don't put any seats that you find on the roadside. I put appropriate seats. And then the sound system is pretty good. It's okay, not too bad. And there's 6x9 speakers at the back, and there's speakers at the kick panels as well.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Right. And then the air conditioning. These are air conditioning buttons. As you can see, it's Mustang logo. This was retrofitted. I had to do some modifications on the switches.
Okay.
To use these knobs. And this is a push button. This is a push button start. This doesn't use the other lever. The owner wanted the gear shift to be the original gear shift, but it's a new gear shift. But this is for a right-hand drive model, because right-hand drive will have the button to release over on the right side.
Oh, okay. So it's on the other side.
Left-hand drive on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
So that's the difference. And then you have, of course, it's a new dashpad. Dashpad is all cracked and all that. It's a new dashpad, but we had it covered with leather, with stitch work, so that just looks nice. And the pedals are all brand new. The accelerator pedal is brand new.
Yeah, the cluster is no longer miles per hour, yeah?
No,
it's kilometers
per hour. I had that custom made in the US, because I did tell them that we don't use miles per hour, we don't use Fahrenheit. The temperature is in Celsius. That's the temperature. It's in Celsius, so it all makes more sense using the car over here. So this car is buatan Malaysia. This is already considered buatan Malaysia.
So are these generic sizes, or it's specifically made for this car?
Which part?
The cluster, the gauges.
No, because you see, right-hand drive, this panel will differ from the left-hand drive. So these panels are only available in Australia.
Okay.
Well, Australia is a right-hand drive country.
Oh yeah.
So this panel had to be brought in from Australia. Same with the suspension system that we showed you earlier. The whole race kind of setup suspension system, and the brake system is all from Australia. So it's more suitable over here. So because of that, this differs. But the meters are the same. You could use the left-hand side meters for the right-hand side.
Okay.
That's not an issue.
Okay.
But they were all weathered, they were all old. So I wanted something, something like, white face. Everybody wants a white face dials, so that kind of thing. Even the owner wanted a white face dials, and I said, okay, fine. So this is what I got. But before I actually ordered them, I had them custom made to kph, kilometers per hour, and Celsius.
Okay.
The rest was pretty much standard.
I see.
Fuel and RPM, and oil pressure. So that's pretty much standard. So yeah, this is what the interior looks like. And the door panels, they're all custom made, the whole door panels, because for a classic car.
What is this?
That's a rearview mirror adjuster.
Here.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
Electronic.
No, it's manual.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So the door panel is actually the vinyl, or rather the leather board is only that area
This one
where
here.
you're touching.
Okay.
Correct. The top part
Nice and
is
soft.
metal.
This part is metal.
Metal.
Okay.
That's how it comes in. It's similar to Minis
Uh-huh.
or Beetles.
Uh-huh.
You know, Volkswagen Beetles.
Yep.
These are old school designs.
Mm-hmm.
So I had, there are actually full door panels available in the US.
Mhm.
This is a full door panel for
Okay.
1968
Uh-huh.
Mustang. So I got that panel from the States and had it refurbished and reupholstered with leather.
Mm-hmm.
So now it looks like a full door panel with carpet at the bottom.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice
Yeah,
that.
with carpet at the bottom. So now it's like a full-fledged modern looking car, like a European car.
So every single bits and pieces of personalized item actually accumulates to the entire characteristic of
Yes.
a vehicle's interior,
Yes.
the person that owns the car, and also the person that did the restoration.
Yeah, because I'm a car builder, I'm a car designer, especially classic cars, and this is what I do, you know, to just make people feel good about what they're spending money on,
Okay.
you know, because this is not small money. It's you could buy a brand new BMW cash if you wanted to. That's the kind of price we are looking at.
Yeah, 6 figures
Yes.
to restore this car. What about the back seat?
Back seat is still original.
Okay.
Back seat is still original, but we made it. We custom made it
Mm-hmm.
so that it looks very close to the front.
Yeah, it actually looks like
Yeah,
it's
it
come in
actually
a
looks.
set.
Yes, correct.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's pretty good, pretty nice. Very happy with this car. Apart from the axle bearings, some issues, so that can be sorted out.
Okay.
But everything needs to be ordered from the States. There's nothing I can just walk down the road and say, you know, boss, ada bearing ka? It doesn't work that way here. Not for these cars.
All right.
So we'll go on to the.
Okay, so you have something in the boot to show me, right?
Nothing much to show.
Let's just go have a look.
Might as well finish the boot.
Okay, we are currently at the back of the Mustang right now, and Hatish did mention that he's got some stuff to show me in the trunk. Let's see what's behind.
It's not really stuff. It's what I did.
Yeah, it's what's done.
And there's no power amplifiers and all that. don't need that.
Holy shit, man.
No, it.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, that's what everybody gets overly excited about, but it's not really. It's a fire extinguisher.
Okay,
Right.
let's just put the camera inside.
That's a fire extinguisher.
So the pull button is to release the extinguisher.
Yes. So everybody thinks it's to release some nitrous for the engine.
Okay.
No, it's not. You know, so
Nice hinges on the trunk.
yeah, I forgot about the hinges actually.
Oh.
All right, these hinges, they're all custom built in the US for specific cars, and you don't have the clumsy springs anymore. And yeah,
Sorry.
you don't have the clumsy springs anymore, so you're using, as you can see, small absorbers like the you know, the modern cars they have with the small absorbers there.
Mhm.
Yeah, these are called billet hinges.
Oh, so it's got a damper down. It's got damper
Yeah, it's
there.
got a small absorber damper. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, so you only have to change that after a period of time. But other than that, it's all cool. Everything works fine. This is all well insulated up here
Mm-hmm.
on the boot, as you can see. You don't get that in American cars.
Yeah,
So you
it's
see.
just bare metal here, right?
Yeah, it's all bare metal. I just want to know when you close the boot, it gives you that solid sound, that solid thud.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, this carpet, the Mustang logo. And what I did on the left-hand side and the right-hand side is I made compartments.
Sorry.
I made compartments,
Okay.
drawers,
Okay.
you know, on the left and right, because actually there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing there. So I can actually put stuff inside there.
Mhm.
So the jack and all that is over the other side, and here you can put some tools, you know, and they're held by
Okay.
Velcro. Yeah, I do that for all the cars.
I
So
see.
what you see in the whole boot is a complete boot. You don't see metal. If I didn't have this compartment, all you see is the fender metal,
That's correct.
you know. So, and this carpet, as you can see you see the carpet?
Yes.
That's the actual size of the carpet from the States, the
Okay.
original size.
Uh-huh.
Rest is all metal.
I see.
So I don't like that. You know, what I do is I actually put insulation. I use Dynamat. That's my favorite. Use Dynamat. After that, I put carpet all over, so you can see everything is all carpeted. So it looks like a modern car.
The carpet is custom made, or you can actually order it?
No, they don't have it in the States. Custom made here.
Okay.
Yep, custom made here.
So whatever that cannot be purchased from the States can probably be made here. Oh, okay.
Dynamat.
Old school American.
Old school American.
Yeah.
So it's all insulated, solid, lovely. I love Dynamats. Yep.
Like cheap foods.
Okay, so now you come to a heap of junk. Most people say that.
What is this?
This is a 1964 Buick Riviera.
Okay.
1964 Buick Riviera.
How long is the car?
This car,
16,
I
17
reckon it's about
feet.
16 feet.
Yeah.
I reckon it's about 16 feet. This is actually short. The ones I've done is all 18 feet. This is going to take a bit of time to do, but it's going to be done. This car is going to be one of the hottest American cars here. So the project is huge. It's a huge project.
When you mention hottest, as in it's an A to Z restoration.
Yeah, as you can see, with this kind of body, you need A to Z.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, it doesn't frighten me at all, because what you see now is quite frightening. But I've done cars like this to look like that, to end up looking like that.
Okay.
So you can look at it, two different cars, of course. But one is a before state of affairs, one is after.
So you're going to be sending this for media blasting, sandblasting.
Yeah, media blasting, cover up all the holes. There are lots of holes for the trims, the chrome trims. You'll find them everywhere.
You have to cover that up.
I want to cover them. I'm de-chroming the car.
Okay.
You know, because the new generation of people, they don't want chrome.
Yep.
They want to be de-chromed with no badges as well.
So there'll be very fine lines, very fine curves on the car.
Yeah, so you can actually see all the curves, and you don't have chrome lying all over, because these cars came with lots of chrome.
Okay.
You know, so I do customize cars according to the new generation.
So,
yeah,
what kind of paint job will you have on this car? As in, how much is the owner gonna be spending, and would it be looking like this Mercedes here or not?
yeah.
Perfect.
Ultimately, it's
Marvelous.
going to look like this. Ultimately, it's going to look like this. Even the Mercedes, which I forgot to mention, this has been laser cut, customized to the AMG look.
Oh shit! Yeah.
And the fit is perfect.
So Hatish is very particular in paint jobs, and especially when it represents his reputation and image.
Yeah, and
What color is this Buick going to be?
according to the owner, he wants it to be satin black.
Okay.
Satin black, everything black. The wheels black. Black on black on black.
Oh, current wheels or new wheels?
New wheels. New wheels. These are Kragers. These are bloody expensive wheels in US. They are Kragers.
What kind of PCD is this?
This CD. Will be 120.65.
You can't find shit like
No,
that here.
you can't.
Yeah.
You can't. You know, so yeah, this is using standard coils with absorbers, pretty much standard. But it's all going to be with air ride. This will be with air ride. I've got all the air ride with me already.
Air suspension.
Air suspension, and that will be controlled by the phone. I can actually set the. I got the air ride specialist. And he said he can set it up. I need to get the app from US.
Okay.
They have the app in the US, and that can be set up by using your phone. So that means you control the height of the car using your phone,
And,
whether it's iPhone or Android.
And where is the engine now?
Engine is lying in one corner, all stripped apart
Somewhere.
somewhere.
Somewhere in the workshop.
Somewhere. And yeah, that will be built. But we're also toying around the idea of getting another engine for this car from the States.
Oh,
Yeah,
a
we
crate
haven't
engine.
Yeah, crate engine. We haven't decided on that yet.
Okay.
I think the focus is more on getting the body done. Once the body is all done, and getting the air ride done,
Yeah,
And,
the engine can wait, right?
Yeah, engine can always wait for a while, until we decide. Now this is also a left-hand drive. Owner has requested that he wants it to be converted to a right-hand drive.
So you have to get parts from Australia?
No, this because I was working in Australia before, so I know the kind of the ways and the methods to actually convert a car to right-hand drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the ways and methods because they don't have kits for this car. For the Mustang, they have kits, right-hand drive kits.
Okay, so you have to convert this the hard way.
The hard way.
I
Correct.
see.
The hard way, and lots of engineering involved, so that so that the wheels of the geometry of the wheels, the steering system geometry doesn't run out. So that's very important for safety. So
and,
all that is engineering.
And how much is a customer expected to spend on this car, including parts, labor, paint, interior, everything?
All in about 350.
350,000.
Yes.
So that's about 90,000 USD.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. So hopefully 1, 2, 3 years from now we'll see what happens to this car.
Yep.
We'll
This
have
is
it
a
on
very
video.
huge project. I got actually all these are the fenders of the car. I got it from the States because the actual fenders were all rotten.
Damn fender is half the length of my car, man.
Yeah, so I got this second hand.
Okay.
It's like going to a photo creator to buy fenders.
Yep.
But you can't get this model, so I had to get it from the States.
Okay.
So here it is. I got a lot of second hand stuff, fenders, doors and all that. Instead of wasting too much time trying to weld up the doors and do all the welding, might as well get all the fenders.
Okay.
And the doors, which doesn't have rust.
Yeah.
A lot easier. So this will have real retro feel to it. This car will be, I don't know what's the word to use, fully customized, fully retro modded.
A to Z
A
lah.
to Z,
Okay.
probably door poppers. You have door poppers.
Wait. Door poppers as in.
Yeah, using your remote to open the doors.
Okay.
Yep. So, and then with the air ride, which will be controlled with by the handphone, and then you have, like I mentioned earlier, the owner wants it to be just black on black on black. So you're not going to see chrome. Probably one little chrome you might see. Even the bumpers are going to be gloss black.
Okay.
The body is going to be satin black. The bumpers gloss black.
Yeah, I think we kind of look forward to what kind of job Hatish can actually, what kind of results Hatish can actually produce from this car.
Yes.
When an owner wants something so personalized, Hatish is able to deliver because he listens, he thinks, and he executes. So let's see what's going to be happening to this in time to come. How long do you think the project is going to be taking?
With this kind of work, minimum is 2 years.
2 years.
It will touch even 3 years.
Okay.
That kind of stuff. So it's a big job. It's not a small job. So it's not something that you just transplant an engine. You're not doing engine transplant here. You're actually customizing the whole car.
Yeah.
Retro modding the whole car. And I have to always put in my mind, at the back of my mind, that at the end of the day, the owner might drive the car, but the happy person will be the kids.
Oh yeah.
When they get their driving license, or some of them already got driving license, they will be the happy ones, driving a real cool kind of a car. Driving American is just being cool. That's about it. He's going to spend 300 over 1,000. He can buy a new M5 if he wants to.
How old is the owner?
The owner is about mid 40s, I guess.
Okay.
Around mid 40s.
So he wants this car to last another 30 years or something. It'll be a legacy to his kids, an inheritance.
1964 until today, the car still lasted.
Yeah.
Right? I don't see any reason it can't last another 30 years. So you're looking at what? How many years old is that? 50 over years old car? You can easily go another 30 years.
Provided the restoration is done right, lah.
Yeah, the restoration is done right. Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah, that's my story. There are many other cars, but the cars are not here. They're all taken away by the owners already.
And that's all.
to come in.
2 more coming in.
Yep, 2 more to come in.
Okay.
Another one of them is a big job. That's a big job. You know, that's 1958. You guys probably have not heard of the car. It's 1958 Armstrong Siddeley.
No idea
No,
what
no,
the hell
no,
is
no.
that.
No idea. It's a British car
Okay.
used during the Victorian times.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and not many were made, but this guy managed to find one in Muar near Johor side, and he wants me to actually build the car. The car is here right now, not at my
Okay.
place. It's around this area in Selangor.
But are you able to handle like multiple projects at any one time?
No, actually, I only do 2 projects a year.
Or only 2 a year?
2 a year.
Okay.
Okay, the other one that's coming in would be another American,
Mm-hmm.
1965 Dodge Dart. That doesn't need a full restoration job.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's refurbishment,
Mm-hmm.
so that won't take long. So I do have time to do all the big jobs.
Alright.
So yeah, that's as of now.
Okay, so it's lunchtime. We're going to be heading for lunch. As of now, this is almost the end of the video. I'm just going to bring you around the workshop probably for another 2 or 3 more minutes. And once again, this is Mr. Hatish Mayer.
Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Cheers, guys. Hopefully we meet up some other time. If you need any advice, if you need to build your American classic to something that looks freaking cool, come to me. Cheers,
Yep.
guys.
Thank you. So there you go, Mr. Hatish. And just going around the workshop, like I mentioned, Hatish is a very tidy, very tidy, tedious guy, and you don't see any oil spills or dirt on the floor and whatsoever. And this is basically what he does, what he loves doing, what he does. Nice, clean, spotless engine bays, OCD tools are nicely kept, they're not being thrown around, and that's all about it, you know. So when I mentioned about having proper paint jobs, he is very selective in who he chooses to paint his clients' cars. Paint jobs like this can go up to 10,000-20,000 ringgit using the very best material, the correct number of clear coats, the right quality, the evenness, how flat is it, how shiny, how glossy, how long it actually lasts. And these are the very fine details to be taken, to take note of during a restoration process. Okay, that's all for today. I'm not sure how long this video is gonna be, but I hope you enjoy watching. Once again, if you like what you just watched, do hit the subscribe button at the top left, or you may contact me if you would like to get in touch with Hatish.